Hey everyone, this is Julian Wong from ForexPitmaker.com, and I just want to take this opportunity to basically post a new video because my YouTube channel got deleted by some hater. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to talk about the Pound USD daily chart. Actually, not just the daily chart, but the various time frames and what kind of things we can look out for. So as you can see, this is actually a the daily chart, and we're now looking at the pound USD going down a straight let's see, in this single run it's a straight decline of 430 pips. So for those who had traded this one, they possibly could have traded several ways, one of which would have been the double tops. And if we're actually looking at double tops, let me just draw it out for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Well, this will be the double top. This moment, let me just change the line settings. Here we go. There you go. So I'm just going to draw this double top so you can see what I mean by it. Okay. Hope you can see what I'm talking about. So this whole thing's that's double top. Alright, now it's clearer to you. Also looks like butterfly, right? So if this is butterfly, then we have let's insert some shapes. Let's just do this one. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Okay, and then we've got another shape. This one, this one, this one. Okay, so at this point in time, we're looking out for a nice support level, and a possible support level could be this one, this horizontal line right here, because you do notice that there are actually several points that touch this line, like right here, down here. If we scroll back, there's a lot of price bouncing off this one. So we're looking actually for a nice firm resistance at this point, at 157.75. And if we push it a little bit, it could probably go down to the 50s. So let's go down slightly. 157.66. That's the other possibility, but yeah. So that, I think 157.66 is the more probable resistance. So let me just do that. GBPUSD resistance at 157.66. Let's set a different color for that, like this one. You can't see that. Let's do this one. Drag that to view. And this line, if it's too thin, I'm going to increase the thickness of that. And that's actually this might well make it dotted. So I'm going to make a dotted line thicker. Okay, so dotted it is. We're going to change the colors to like white. Alright, so that's our resistance. And if you're trading the resistance on the daily chart, what we need to look out for is that we need to see an engulfing bar. And an engulfing bar is definitely going to show a pullback, but what you want to look out for actually is a double bottom. So ideally we can look out for some kind of a double bottom situation, like it's probably going to be like this. Just try and draw again. So we may get this kind of scenario like that. This one. Like that. Something like that. Or maybe this point could be a little bit higher up. Depends. Whatever the case. And actually that would be even better. Like that's going to be a nice scenario. That's what we probably want to look out for before we go into a buy trade. So you want to see the green engulfing bar. You want to see it go up, come back down again, go up again. So the entry points could be, like if you're very aggressive, you could probably enter like here. I'm just predicting some stuff, so probably about this area. Let me just shit. You can't really see that. Let me put it on the right price label. So 158.19, and then or if you're feeling a bit more conservative, like just above that, 158.43. Those are areas that you can possibly enter. But that's just once again my hypothesis that price is going to come up with that little match. And assuming that this is the bottom point, once again we don't know that until we actually see a retracement. Then some things to look out for as profit targets would be the Fibonacci's. So starting from the top down, obviously we're looking at the first target roundabouts at 158.94. So as of now, it's 130 pips profit. The next target we'll probably look at is 38.2. It's 159.73, and that is most probably going to be a very significant spot to look at, like 159.73, because it's very common that price is going to come back into this area before it goes further down or goes all the way up. So I think 38.2, 159.73 is going to be a very nice profit target. So let's actually just mark that out. So let's just say right here, 159.73, whatever, and that's what we're going to look at. And then if we go down to the shorter time frames, see the H4 charts. H4 charts, we can see that price has gone way below the lines here. The other thing I noticed is that price currently is very stubborn, so you should not really try to go for counter trends yet until you get the reversal signals as we've shown in the daily chart example. So also the MACDs are in the generally downward direction. On the daily charts, there is actually still some indecision, and we're looking at, you see, if we zoom out here, there is some kind of divergence whereby price may be going down, but actually we're seeing this one looking really bullish. So I actually can tell you from here that the price is actually losing steam in terms of the downward momentum. Let's zoom out for a clearer view, and let's have a look. Okay, so let's go out further into the weekly view, perhaps. So looking at the weeklies, we do have this case scenario here. We're actually going into a pennant or a wedge, and at this point in time, price could probably go down further, which actually looks quite likely at this point in time. Price could go like for a plunge, or it could go up. So this really depends on the news at this point. I mean, the technical analysis can only tell you so much, but the next thing you want to look out for is the state of British governance, and that's going to give you more advices on how to trade this pair. In the meantime, if you follow the directions on the daily charts, basically adopting a sit-and wait approach, or if actually price goes down, if price does really go down beneath 157.66, then we could possibly see a very good means to trade the downtrend. But when that does happen, it is not going to go down straight away, because now, as you can see, price has moved down a fair bit without retracement, and retracement is definitely going to happen. So what's probably going to be the case is that price is probably going to come down to one of the next resistance points, and let me just try and find one other spot to look at. Do we have any significant spots? I'm actually guessing around here, because you see there are some points that bounce off this line. I'll bounce off further. Yep, that one. Several spots are hitting this line. 155.96, or you can just make it in the round figure of 156. So price may actually go down to 156, and we want to see price come back up against 157. And when price goes down, okay, let me just illustrate at this time. So this is the other possibility, that price may somehow come back up, go down. They may go up to here. Okay, and price will probably come down to here, and then price may go up back to here. If price fails to break, once again we look out for 2 or 3 bars continuous down, and then we go short either from 156, or we can just short straight away over here with a small stop loss above the resistance of 157.66, and that would be for the short setup. So once again, just to recap the things that we talked about, if price goes down, if price goes up, initial target's at 158.91, second target's actually at 159.76. But we do that only after we see a double bottom formation right here. So the entry level is probably going to be at 158.45, and then if that fails to happen, if price does break beneath the 157.66, price could possibly continue down to 156, and then it may come back up for retracements against 157.66, putting a small stop loss to the upside, let's say about 30 or 50 pips above. If price, if we do not get stopped out, it will most probably hit down all the way to, the next safety net, which is going to be along the lines of, in this case, let's see, this moment, this one, 153.68. So that's it's a nice. That's a nice 230 pips thereabouts. More than that? Yeah, 230 pips to look at. So I've just given you some examples, and this is going to be one of the latest videos on my new YouTube channel at the Professional Bum 2. My old YouTube channel was the Professional Bum. This one is the Professional Bum 2. Once again, if you're interested in Forex trading, go to my blog at forexplaymaker.com. I'll see you. Goodbye.